back to my channel. Didn't know what I was gonna say there. I am really excited because I'm gonna show you a review of a foundation which is insane. It's a new foundation that I'm trying and I literally am in love with it, so I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys today. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new here and join the family. My goal for this year is to reach 5,000 subscribers. That would be incredible, insane, and I would really appreciate that. And guys, if you like this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also guys, there's a poll on my YouTube channel, so if you click this button up here, I'm just gonna ask you a quick question, like kind of what content do you want me to show you next? Do you want to see more fashion content? Do you want to see more reviews? Do you want to see another advice video? Do you want me to do like a get to know me more video? Or if you have a better suggestion, then please leave it in the comment section down below, and I always read and reply to all of your comments. So yeah, I was very kindly sent these foundations to review, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because they are absolutely insane. So they're the Oxygenetix Hydrating Foundation. So they're the Oxygenating Foundation. I'm just going to read you like a little bit of information about the foundations. So it's the world's most breathable foundation. It's loved by celebrities, dermatologists and makeup artists. It's an award-winning foundation. This foundation features a premium coverage with unsurpassed skin health boosting benefits. It's a high-end foundation which is the most breathable foundation on the market. It has real skincare benefits which provides flawless coverage and delivers an unparalleled oxygen-enriched formula that allows skin to breathe more than any other foundation brand. So it has a product in it which is a pro-healing product, and it's called Ceravite. If you guys know how to pronounce that, please let me know. It's a supercharged oxygen complex that promotes collagen cell production and connective tissue growth to promote youthful, firm and smooth skin. Guys, I haven't heard of a foundation that can do this. This is insane. It also includes ingredients like grapeseed extract, green tea, hyaluronic acid, salix alba extract. I haven't read out loud since like year 11. Sorry. And glycerin to soothe, heal and replenish moisture loss. I probably said like 50% of those words completely wrong. Sorry. But yeah, this foundation is literally incredible. I haven't heard of a foundation before that has so many health and skin benefits at the same time whilst making you look literally insane. The Kardashians are a fan of it. So many other celebs are a huge fan of it, including me. Not that I'm a celeb, like I'm a big fan. This foundation doesn't smudge when you're exercising. It's water resistant, so it's perfect for when you're going to the beach. It doesn't rub off on your clothing. It's 13 times more transfer resistant than other makeup lines. So yeah, it has a transfer resistant quality, which is great for all of us. It stays on all day, which it really does, so no need to apply. It's so good for the skin that sleeping in it will not aggravate it. Girls, guys, we need a new foundation where we can just, after a night out, go to bed, go to sleep and not have that worry. Like I actually have anxiety now when I'm in bed and I've forgotten to take off my foundation, and I'm like, if I don't take this off, I'm gonna look so old when I'm old. So I forced myself to wash my face or take my makeup off. But this is insane. So it's not saying like wear it to go to sleep in it, but it's saying that if you've gone out or if you just had a long day at work and you just can't be bothered, you're good, like you'll be fine. Maybe just take your eye makeup off and your lipstick off, but you don't have to go all out. It's oil-free, fragrance-free. It contains SPF 25, which is amazing. And another good quality of it is it can be used after when you get skin treatments, so like laser facials, post-surgery, or it can be used on scars. And also third-degree burns. So it's available in 14 shades. It has 7 yellow-based colours and 7 blue-based colours. I feel like they've sent me one of each. I'm just gonna assume. I don't know exactly. And yeah, like I said, Kourtney Kardashian's a huge fan. FKA Twigs, Jess Glynn, Judge Judy loves the foundation and her skin looks good. The foundation is actually based in California, but you can always go and buy it from the website, which is in the description box down below. But yeah, guys, I've tried a lot of high-end and drugstore foundations, and this is one of the best foundations I've ever used. The positives of this foundation is that all of those skin benefits are literally incredible and a huge bonus and a plus. Not only that, like the consistency of it and the texture of it on my skin is just lovely. It feels so light and it feels like I'm not wearing foundation, but it's got an amazing coverage. The colors that I was sent are almond and honey, and in the next clip I'll tell you like what other foundations I use so you can kind of compare. Both of these colors are insane. When you put it on the skin, it doesn't look like you've got foundation. You don't need to then like lighten up some parts, darken up other parts. It literally looks like a second flawless glowy skin. Other benefits to this is it's true when it says it lasts all day, because I've been wearing it for a few weeks now, so I've been trying it out, and the first few days I was watching it when I had like shifts at work, when I didn't have shifts at work, and it really does last a really long time, even though I'm running up and down stairs all day. And I just think the fact that you can just go to sleep in it and it doesn't ruin your skin and add 4 days of your age of life. Did anyone hear that when I was younger? Like, I think it's true, but if you sleep in your foundation, you age by like 4 days for one of the days that for one night, which is horrific. But this, you could just go sleep in. So let's talk about the negatives. There are a few negatives. The foundation itself has, for me, no negatives like whatsoever. It's really easy to like blend out. It's just amazing. I really love it. The only few negatives that I would say is, one, you don't get a lot in the bottle. So the bottles that I was sent are only 15 milliliters. So the foundations that I have now are actually 30, and I've actually got one that's 32. The other negative is, it's not really negative, it's just like it's more expensive than other high-end foundations. So this retails at £45. So for what it does is completely worth the money. I can completely justify it. But then you realize that you only get 15 milliliters. So really it's like double the money in some cases for half the product, which can really break the bank. So I would say if you really do have problem areas, if you've got the money, definitely try this foundation because it's incredible. But if you don't, there's so many other foundations out there which are so much cheaper and look the same, obviously don't have the same benefits. But yeah, this foundation for me is really like a want and not a need. I don't think any makeup is a need for anyone, but you know what I mean. Like if you had like a scar and you wanted to go to a party and just cover it up, then you might need this foundation over like a different foundation if you wanted to cover it up, that is. But yeah, so in this video I'm going to show you me applying the foundation onto my face. So on one side I have almond, I think is this side, and honey is this side. So this side is the darker one and this side is the lighter one. I'll say it again in the clip. So you can just see me applying it, how easily it blends out and how good like the coverage is and how good the skin is, and how good the color is on my skin. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna let the foundation do the talking for me. And you know, just before I go into that, I'll show you a close-up of my face like after it's done. So this is my makeup all done and all finished. Like I've got my concealer and highlighter and blusher and all that stuff. Because in the other clip I just showed like just the foundation, and obviously when you put just foundation on and you haven't finished the rest of your makeup, it never really looks like amazing. So I just thought I would show you the close-up right now. Yeah, this is the foundation and this is what it looks like. I really like it because it's got glowing, it makes me look glowy, but I just can't, I'm just gonna let you watch it. I'm speechless. Okay, so I'm just gonna tie my hair back and tuck it behind my ears. So I've already worn this foundation for the past few weeks, so I know like it lasts long and everything like that. So this video is more to show you like the color on my skin and how the consistency is and how natural it looks on my skin. So the only thing that I've got on my skin right now is some toner, and I'm going to use a serum just before I apply my primer and then foundation. I'm using the Neostrata Antioxidant Defense Serum. So now I'm going to put some primer on my face, and I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half of my face of one color and half of my face of the other color. So if you guys are like a similar skin tone to me and you want to know what shade to use, this video is going to be perfect for you. I'm just going to quickly go through some other branded foundation and tell you what color I'm in it, so you can kind of get the gist of like if you would be the same shade as me. So in the Fenty Beauty foundation, I'm the color 290, but I actually think it's too light for me. So if I was to buy it again, I would definitely go a shade darker. In NARS foundations, I can be shade Barcelona and Syracuse. Again, Barcelona is probably a bit light for me. Syracuse is more my skin color. In MAC Studio Fix Fluid, I'm using the color NC42, and in MAC Face and Body, I can use the color C6, C5 or 6. Then I'm also using a RIMMEL foundation, which is the lasting 25-hour breathable foundation, and I'm using that in the shade 402 Bronze, which is like spot on. So the two shades I'm going to be reviewing for you today are in Honey and Almond. Now I can wear either of these shades. They are a very, very good match for my skin tone. There is a difference in the colors, obviously, but it's very slight. Almond is slightly darker than Honey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by doing Honey on this side of my face, and then I'll do Almond on the other side of my face. So as you can see, like when I blend these foundations out, like it literally just looks like second skin. Like it's such a good color match for me. It looks so natural. I'm not going to put any under my eyes because I feel like I put too much product there and then it creases a lot. So just going to be on my face, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see that. So as you can see, it literally looks like my skin, but better. So if you can see like the cheek, it's a bit more, well, I have a giant spot there, but it's a bit more smoothed out. I look a little bit more tanned, like I'm a bit glowy, but even though it's like literally the same color. I literally have the tiniest bit on as well, so usually I would use a bit more, but I've realized that the amount that you get in the bottle isn't a lot, so I've been using less and less as time goes on. I actually think Almond is the lighter shade. Yeah, sorry guys, so Almond is the lighter shade, Honey is the darker shade. So this is the darker shade. Now I'm gonna put on the lighter shade, which I actually think matches my skin tone even better than the other shade. So it's such a light formula, but yet it's covered up like the redness of that spot and the darkness. It was so red and dark before, and I have literally the tiniest bit on top of it, and it's like, for me, that's enough. I don't like covering things completely because I know it doesn't help it get better. So looking at it right now, it literally looks like I have the same foundation all over my face, but they are different tones. So I'll go in closer and you might be able to tell. Can you guys tell? I don't know if you can tell, but in looking in real life in the light, I can definitely tell there's a difference in the two shades, but you can see what I mean, like where it's such a good match for my skin tone. I look really glowy. I've only used like the tiniest bit of foundation, and it's literally like a second skin. I love applying it. It doesn't dry really quickly. It's really easy to blend out. Just gonna zoom out there so you guys don't have to look at my face. But yeah, so that is the application of the foundations. Again, like I said, my favorite shade, I actually said Honey, I mean Almond. Almond is my favorite shade out of the two, but I can wear either, as you can see on the screen right now. The great thing about this foundation is that because it's such a lovely consistency and formula, that you can build it up really quickly into a heavy coverage foundation, which I have done before. This foundation really does last like literally all day. The first few times I was wearing it, I was making sure I was keeping an eye on it throughout work and throughout days when I wasn't doing too much, and it lasts on both of those days, whether I'm running around all day or whether I'm not. Like most foundations, if you want it to last longer, I would say put a little bit more on. Like this probably wouldn't last a whole day shift running around all day. What I've used right now is like almost a pump of each, so it would probably be like a pump and a half that you would need if you wanted to cover your whole face with this kind of consistency. Like this for me is like a medium coverage. But yeah, it looks like I've got nothing on. It feels like I've got nothing on. It is literally one of the best foundations I have used, and I currently have about 9 in my makeup kit, and they're all high-end foundations as well. But yeah, if you have any kind of problem areas on your skin or scarring that you really want to cover up, or you've had a treatment and you want to cover up the side effects of the treatment, or you just genuinely want to try a new foundation that does so many good things to your skin, one that you can sleep in and one that just looks so natural, then I would say definitely give this a try. I am in love with these foundations, and I am gutted that I've used so much of them just trying to test them out, because these bottles are actually really, really small. They are worth the money. Like, you're definitely getting enough for your money. Because I know a lot of these foundations that I'm using are about £30, but they're literally just like a foundation. They don't have any like health benefits. You shouldn't really sleep in them. So yeah, guys, if you can, I would say definitely try them out. But if not, you really, it's not gonna kill you. Like, there's so many other foundations out there which are lovely and are half the price and double the amount of foundation. But yeah, I am obsessed. So that is it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate every one of you that watches my videos, that likes my videos, that subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it, because I couldn't do this without you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and give it a thumbs up if you really thought this video was helpful. Also, you can buy the foundation that I used down below. There's always links for you guys. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is always up on the screen up there. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.